Hello, welcome again to the 19th Samyama session. Today is Ganesh Chaturthi, the sacred day for Lord Ganesha. Lord Ganesha is the divine force behind wisdom, success, and the remover of obstacles. He paves the way for countless new beginnings in our lives. In this Samyama meditation, we are not just invoking his presence, we are merging with his essence, allowing his boundless energy to fill our hearts and minds. He will guide us with his unwavering strength, helping us navigate the life's challenges with grace, resilience, and compassion. As we settle into this meditation, let's deeply connect with his divine presence and let his infinite blessings flow through all of us. Let it dissolve our fears, doubts, and limitations. May this sacred practice today open paths within, bring us clarity, inner peace, renewed sense of purpose. Together, let's immerse ourselves in this boundless love and wisdom of Lord Ganesha. And with that, I would like to invite Sri Pranaji to take us through everything. Sri Pranaji.
Aruperum Jyoti
Arutperum
and
Jyoti.
happy Ganesh Chaturthi today. Okay. All right. Again, after 3 weeks, we are meeting again.
Yeah.
Especially, I think on this Saturday, we usually will be meeting on Sunday. So this time, because of this today, it's very auspicious day for Lord Ganesha. So we shifted the event for today.
Yes, Pranaji, it's amazing that we are getting this opportunity. And we are very excited to understand what is going to be next for us. We know that the world is going through a very lot of turbulent times, and Lord Ganesha is the obstacle remover. And before we begin everything, I would like you to help us understand the significance of Ganesha Chaturthi so that we understand the context in a larger sense.
Ganesha Chaturthi, if loosely translate, it's like a birthday for him. Okay, so happy birthday to Ganesha. It is what if you directly translate Ganesha Chaturthi. Now, Ganesha, like you have mentioned, is an obstacle remover. In Hinduism, he is the first worship god. Okay, for any prayer to any other god, before you start, you always start with the Ganesha prayer. So that means you always clear your path before you move on. So it's embedded in our tradition that everything that we do, we always start with a blessing and prayer to Him, so that whatever actions, things that we are doing, it is will be very auspicious. And if there is any block, we hope He will clear and taken care of that. That is the main aspect of Lord Ganesha. Now, beyond that, is not only obstacle remover, he is a well-wisher and blessing. He can bestow you a lot of spiritual powers. He also known for the most friendliest God. Okay, means that he appear very easily compared to other god, and he's very friendly, very jovial kind of a deity. And remember, I think if 2 years back we did the global Ganesha Chaturthi by offering milk to him. Okay, how he was so happily calm and take the milk offering. Okay, so that how much he care for us, uh, Lord Ganesha or Lord Ganapati. So his attribute a lot. Okay, but the focus we for today will be focusing on especially obstacle removal, giving you a blessing in all the activity that you are doing, be it it's a spiritual activity or commercial activity, social activity, whatever. He will help to guide you. clear the path, giving his blessings so that you will achieve the success. Like you said, I've mentioned earlier also, the next 1 or 2 years is going to be a little bit difficult times. We in the Prana Shakti, okay, trying to as much as soften the impact. Okay, so this Ganesha Chaturthi, one of that, and we have many things has been done before also. Okay, so his blessing always needed in our life.
Thank you, Pranaji. While we talk about this, especially the turbulent times in front of us, the health and wellness is something that everybody is trying to figure out. How do we solve this problem? Because this has become a problem now. And that's when you started many initiatives, including the Yantra farming, like you took us in previous sessions, where you were doing a significant work in terms of solving something that everybody thought can never be solved. So today we understand in this Ganesha Chaturthi, you are again taking another steps, helping people utilize the effect of yantra farming and extend that to every household. Could you please help us in understanding the significance of your initiative and how the concept of the home garden yantra in yantra farming works?
Okay. As you all know, we've been updating you all since February when we started the experiment in Mumbai. And two gentlemen have helped us to do the experiment. And we have presented to you the conclusion of the experiment, the success of the experiment, how well it turned up. And I will say it's beyond our expectations. Now, that is for the big scale farming. Now, we wanted to also, this thing is go into a home garden. Okay. A lot of people like to have gardening, okay, at home. And this home gardening yantra will help convert their current garden to purely organic and spiritually infused energy. Okay, so that now on this Ganesha Chaturthi, we are offering this home garden yantra, and we will ship to you everywhere in the world when you make an order. And this home garden yantra have many benefit. Among them is the normal yantra, which is for inducing the fertilizer, the nutrition for your plant, and also the protection from the pests. So we have pest control. We also have for the well-being to manage the negative energy or the toxic environment at your home. And you put there's a specific yantra for that. If you put it at home, it will take care all the toxin from environment. And also we are included. Okay, so now we are doing pre-order. And in this pre-order, we included another gift. It's called Arokya Patra. It's like we activating your this cup mug. When we activate it, every water that you drink, it's become a healing and regeneration water. Okay, so all this now is open, and this gift is for 2 weeks during this pre-order. And when you all order, the first shipment will be start happening on the 22nd September. We will start shipping. This initiative is very important because to see at a bigger picture. One is, yes, we are bringing into your home. It's help the home garden. But for the larger scale implementation to help the farmers, we need some financial strength. To be openly tell, today promotion activities, okay, you guys all know that influencer, getting them to pay to talk about it, to go to every farmers to talk about it, all that involve a lot of cost. I hope everybody, you while you're getting this into your home, you're not only getting this into your home, you actually helping globally to all the farmers so that we can bring this Yantra for the large scale farming so that food produced from that will benefit the entire mankind. So your support in this program, it is going to help us, help the farmers, help the soils. So we humbly request to support in this initiative because it is for the larger benefit, a larger picture of saving this planet, the environment, the farmers, the soils. So right after this, it is now available in the website. You can go. We have two type of payment also set up for you. You can do PayPal payment, you can do bank transfer, and after that, 2 weeks you will start shipping because there is a lot of cost involved in manufacturing the yantra also. So a lot of things are involved in this. So again, today is Ganesha Chaturthi. So all obstacle will be removed, including for people today that we are eating all the poisonous food. We will remove that also starting today, and maybe we will achieve our goal in 2-3 years from now, hopefully.
Thank you, Pranaji. That was very important information. So those who would like to receive the yantra, please proceed to pranashakti.org, and the very first link that we have in the website will take you to the page which will help you to understand the details about it. And Pranaji, the Arogya Patra, the vessel of health,
Yeah.
that is something that everyone will get.
Yes, everyone will get that order from today till 21st September. This pre-order window, everyone will gets, okay. Separately, when you want to get this activated, it's costing about normal, it's about 70 USD. Now we are giving for all the people going to support us, okay. For the next 2 weeks, this will be a bonus added to the shipment. So what you all need to do is very simple. Once the confirmation is done, you can send a photo of this mug. If you want, this is for permanent activation. If you don't want a ceramic mug, you can get some kind of a stainless steel or copper one that can last forever. Take the photo from top down and send to us. We will activate that with the healing and rejuvenations. Every time you pour water, automatically the water will be activated with the healing and rejuvenation. And as you continue drinking from this activated mug, the patra, your health will be taken care. It's more of preventive. There are some healing will happen, but it's more of preventive. But one thing very sure 100% can tell with this, there won't be any cancer happening in your life because all the free radicals is will be eliminated immediately when the waters go in. And as you keep drinking, all detox happen, regeneration happen, free radicals has been removed, and antioxidant will be increased. So that is the specialty of this Arogya Patra.
So that is a big gesture for anybody who are willing to help us and contribute towards the cost by getting the home garden yantra. I definitely plan to get one and gift to some of my friends because everybody may not have a home garden, but it's definitely a very big gift to anybody who would like to give it to somebody. So that's amazing. And thank you, Master, for
I'd
the.
like to add something also. This Yantra, right? It's not necessarily that you must have a garden like 3,000 square feet or what. Only that it can work. If we even plant it in the pot, okay, it still work. If this Yantra, you put it in water, and then water that you pour to the pot, it do the same work. In fact, more effective with the water. So it's cover in the soil as well in the pot also. So this is a perfect gift for everybody.
That's magic in a flower pot. That's amazing. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. Uh, Now, moving and anybody who have additional questions, please feel free to drop us a note through our website's contact session. And we also would like to thank our partners who have come forward in taking care of the quality in the manufacturing, distribution, and quality control and customer support, everything for the process control system by the same set of people who helped us in spearheading the Yantra farming initiative, Pankaj and Shadul. Thanks to them also. And moving on to the next important stuff. Um, Master, we are talking about receiving blessing, and we all pray every day in front of statues, in our minds, in the temples. Uh, is this the best way to receive blessing from God, or a help from God, or an angel, or a deity? Is there a better way?
Okay. To understand about this, right? We need to split into a two category. So one we call Parampurul, the absolute God. Okay. Parabrahman, Brahman, nameless, formless. Their function is different. Their function is for your evolutions, your enlightenment, okay, knowing the truth and all that. They do not really interfere into the daily affairs and everything. Now, below them, there are God, deity, angels. These are the people into various portfolios for helping people. Example now, like today, Ganesha, we know, okay, it is for obstacle remover and all that. So that is kind of a specific portfolio. We know Mahalakshmi is for prosperity. We know, for example, angel Gabriel, what it is to the other angels. Each one we know what is their portfolio and what is that. Now, in order to approach them, the best way to approach them, we are the one that decide that. Okay. See, make it simple. When you're seeking help, right? And why someone want to help you is based on how you approach the person. Okay. Now, if you approach a person with such a egoistic attitude, for example, hey, you see, you need to help me. I'm in a trouble. I don't care how. You need to help me. Okay. So that is one approach. Another approach, we go humbly to us. That's one aspect of it. So the way approach. Second, there is something called bhakti. Bhakti means it's a devotions. Okay. In the devotion aspect, right? The prayer, the worship, and all that you continuously do. It is like a building a bonding with them. When you are establishing bonding, so your prayer usually get answered very fast. Okay, so that one aspect is very important. Let's say you do not have that bhakti or the devotions, but you are very kind-hearted. You are helping people. These God also see that they are not like how to say people you like to be fan, okay. They see what is in your heart, okay. You are very karunic, compassionate. You help people a lot, okay. Your thoughts is very clear and your motive is clear, your intention is very clear, okay. And they see, right, even though if you are not doing the regular worship the puja and all that, they also will help. So our approach, the bhakti already split into the two. Second is the proper connections. This is where the guru comes in. If you go to the temple, there's a proper prana pasista and there's the established shepherd. Today here, okay, we also giving you that opportunity so that to connect to him directly. We have two sessions today. One is a Samayama, is to merge with the Ganesha and understand that energy field of merging with him. Okay, so once you have that merging with him, the energy field, an easy connection can be established with Lord Ganesha. Second is we're going to give you a mantra where can put yourself into the dimension of Lord Ganesha, which means like you have like a password or you have an access card where you can go to his house, for example. Okay. And then like go to his house and then, greeting Ganesha and tell, you see, Ganesha, I have this problem, anything you can help me or not. It's like a direct conversation. That is what we call entering to the dimensions of Ganesha. So today we have two important events. Okay, one is Samayama and another one is the uh, giving you the access to enter his dimensions easily. Okay, we will give it after the Samayama event. Okay, and you can experience how it is when you are entering to the dimension of Lord Ganesha. So, like I always say, right? Approach the devotions, how your attitude. It is all determined how they want to help you or not, regardless who they are, angel or deity, god and goddess. Okay, they have preference. Okay, and the most important preference, they look at you and how much sincerity and all that. Okay, so that's why some people, if you go like you thought go to a temple, give 10 rupees to the pujari and say do some arati on their name, I think it's like the message has been given to you. It does not really work like that. Okay. It sometimes give you the feeling of satisfaction. Like I told the problem, he will take it care. That also a kind of a self-healing also. Okay. But in a real spiritual way of connection, like what I mentioned just now.
Thank you, Master. Master, I think there is some feedback coming that your voice is sometimes going a little low. It will be helpful if you can come a little closer to the mic.
Okay. Is it now better?
Looks like I think Zoom's noise cancellation is trying a little bit of its role. Maybe if you can be a little louder, please. Okay.
Okay. Actually bringing the mic much more closer now.
Yeah, it sounds much better. Thank you, Master.
Okay.
So let's go to the next important thing. We started talking about possible turbulences that world is going to continue to face, right? Like how it is doing now, in whichever intensity it is. And I'm seeing you being more and more concerned day by day about this. And I'm seeing you giving things to people more easily than ever before. Things that were guarded as secrets are given more easily. You want things to reach people very, very fast. Recently, you have created songs for prosperity, songs for healing autistic children, and songs where you just need to listen to the Guru mantra to achieve the effect. So you are always venturing into new areas where you can easily bring people and inspire people to understand energy and consume it. So with this, I would like to uh, request you to help us in understanding what is that which is going to come. Why are you
Okay.
hurrying up?
Usually, these questions always been asked me. Okay. They always like to ask, oh, Pranaji, do you see future? Okay. What is future look like? Okay. See, it's not about seeing futures. Okay. Future we can see, and I generally will not talk about future because if example, if destiny going to happen, it will happen. Now, pre-announcing a thing's going to happen and you can't do anything about it, that it's not going to be a good things. Okay. You just create panics and all that. Okay. I don't believe in that so-called these prophecy stuff. Oh, the prophecies will be correct, but the impact can be very devastating if it is, because it can create unnecessary fears. But there are sometimes I know there are certain things that we can help. When I know it can be helped, then I will talk about it. If not, I will usually will not talk about it because I don't like to do or say things that I cannot do. Okay. For example, I don't talk about something mystical that I cannot show to you. I will not show that, tell that something that going to happen, which is, if people ask, can you help me? And I know I cannot help because there's a larger things been involved. I don't like to say that just because to show that I can see future. So I avoid that. But there are sometimes there are certain things a spiritual person can help. When that thing can be helped, then I will share it. That also I will not share it fully. I just give you a hints. So, like I said earlier, right? The next 1 year, 2 year, this period, almost like 3 years period, there going to be some serious economical issue. I'm just talking about one aspect first, economical issue. And this is not from the divine doing. This is basically the human are doing. So to help that, to help all the people, that is what I, like for example, today our event also is a part of helping people, okay, giving obstacles and everything. The songs of prosperity is also opening up the channels. I'm trying to bring everything that can be help people's, because when the spiritual energy in the people is very strong, these things can be mitigated. Okay, may not be 100%, but at least 50%. So that I will always continues to do, okay, throughout this period. And we know, okay, it won't be that serious if all the spiritual energy when reach people, and this can be mitigated successfully. So that is why I, like you say, right, I have given photos, songs. I try to make it easier people to practice. I don't want to give some bombastic techniques and all that. It is sometimes so busy life people. So like listening song is like a 5 minute songs. You just listen, it enter to you, and you move on to do this when you're doing for 44 days and all that. It will have. So that is how we mitigate the things that are going to come.
Thank you, Master. So I would like you to take us to the next part of our program, the spiritual discourses. Um, can we get started on that area?
Yes, yes.
One
Let's go
moment,
to our
please.
Yoga Sutras.
Yeah.
Okay. Today our main verses 3.5. the impression produced by this knowledge obstruct other impressions. So what happened, right, is the evolutions. When you gain one knowledge, it supersedes the previous knowledge because this current truth will override the previous, your impressions or your knowledge. Truth and knowledge. Knowledge is like what, like you read from books, when you listen to others saying about it. That is called knowledge. Now, truth may not be as accurate as the knowledge. Truth can be a difference. When you experience the truth, it overrides the previous knowledge. Okay, so Samyama is the best tool because Samyama, it bring you experience. When you get the experience, you experience the truth. Okay, and the truth override the previous knowledge. Now, if you remember, I will tell that in Samyama, it's a layers. So, first layers of truth. For example, Ganesha, the first layer of truth, you may see him with the trunk and all that. That's the truth because you're going to experience it. Okay. Now you go much more deeper to another layer. You suddenly see there's no trunk. So what happened? That truth now supersede the previous truth. Now you go even deeper to another level. What will you see? You will see light. Now, other previous truth experience is being override. Now, if you still can go further, okay, it is the emptiness. Then the other three truth is override. But each of these truth is still a truth to the level of at that point when you are experiencing. This is what Patanjali is trying to say that, right? Our knowledge is always been upgrading by where are you in the point of your seeking. Remember, this is not a belief system. Samayama is not a belief system. It's an experience you need to experience. Belief system is what you listen to everybody talking, open up YouTube channel, all those things. That is knowledge. That's not your experience at all. But when the moment experience, you are experiencing the truth. You're gaining what we call jnanam. Okay, so in these verses 350, this is what Patanjali tried to tell, and this is what we are going through with you. Now we go to 3.51. With the restraint of the event, that means it's the impression due to the cessation of all mental modification, the seatless samadhi is attained. So what are you trying to tell here, right? Just now I give you an examples of Ganesha, layer 1, layer 2, layer 3, and layer 4. Now, layer 1, layer 2, layer 3, there is still some duality is there. The person you experience and the experiencer, the meditator and the object of meditations. 2. So there's some impressions. But if you are going away, when this impression is being removed, okay, when the mind influence totally has been removed, left only one. That is where you reach the ultimate samadhi, the ultimate truth. So now you understand what Patanjali is trying to tell? The systematic approach, okay, how your entire enlightenment process can be achieved in a very systematic way. This is very amazing because most of the time this knowledge not been taught to people, that they said, for example, I feel so happy. Okay. Now, That is at the momentary at that moment. The next moment you feel, oh, I feel so not so nice, or feel sad. This shift. So whatever that momently shifting, it is not permanent, it's not the truth. It is just the moment things. You have to go to the permanent one. That is the ultimate samadhi. We call Nirvikalpa Samadhi, Sabija Samadhi, whatever the name only. When we can guide you towards that. So you understand now? This is what this verses 3.51 telling. So the next one, 3.52. By devotion and meditation on the divine contact is made with a higher being. Oh, if you look at our Samyama program, each time when we do a program, we did so many program on attributes and also on the divine. We did with Shirdi Baba, Mahalakshmi, Mahavatar Babaji, Swami Ramalingam, and many others. Okay, angels, today Lord Ganesha. Okay, now every time when you are interacting with this higher spiritual being, there is changes happening inside of you. Their vibration changing you. By doing the Samayama, actually what we are doing to you is to change your vibrational level. Your frequency is been changing because when the Samayama happen, you become one with them and it leaves an impression on your etheric system, which is gradually moving you to the next level. Okay, because there are people asked me, Pranaji, why are you doing all this Samyama on Ganesha, Samyama on this angel, Samyama on Babaji and all that, okay? Well, what is that? People do not understand. Every time people interact with the divine being, their frequency is changing. I have demonstrated you all before also, right? How a guru frequency can affect everybody. Remember the chilli experience? It's like that. That's me is transmitting. Imagine this higher being. How much high frequency, the pure frequency. So each time Samayama, we actually gradually transforming your inner being to higher frequency. This is what Patanjali was telling in these verses. I hope you all understood that.
Thank you, Pranaji. So every Samyama is a transformation. It is not just an experience, and it's a deeper experience. So that's one of the reasons why we recommend not to miss any of the Samyama sessions, right? It's because
Yeah.
every transformation is specifically designed to take you to the next level, and that's also go towards a bigger goal of taking everybody forward to face everything that we are going to see in the world in the upcoming days.
Yeah.
So, Pranaji, it is we are waiting to meet Lord Ganesha. So, everybody, please remember what Pranaji said. There are two spiritual parts in this Samyama session. One is the Samyama with Lord Ganesha, and you will also get a mantra. So, please do not go away. Just right after the meditation, there is something more waiting for you. Very important thing that you can carry for rest of your life. So without much delay, Pranaji, can we move to the Samyama session?
Okay. So today's Samyama session is to merge with Lord Ganesha or Lord Ganapati. Okay. So how to do the process as usual is very simple. We do breathing. Okay. Focusing on your heart center. Put your finger there. And you inhale, hold, and exhale. Now I want you all to do this. is when you inhale, think about Ganesha. When you exhale, think about a Ganesha also. Okay, continue to do. Then I said, look at my face. When I say look at my face, you look. When I do the transmission, when I say close your eyes, you meditate. Okay? Ready? Okay, let's inhale. Inhale. Think about Lord Ganesha. Hold. Exhale. Think about Lord Ganesha also. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Now think about Lord Ganesha while looking at my face. Close your eyes and meditate. Slowly open your eyes. Open your eyes. Up your hand. And wipe the face. I hope you had a good Samyama. Okay. So while you're getting back, do you have any more questions, Ragesh?
There are, especially on the Yantra farming, there were a few questions from Russian friends. How do we pay from Russia? Um, can they do it? I think they can do it bank transfer, isn't it?
Yes, I think they can do bank transfer because the if I'm not mistaken, there is agreement between Indian government and Russian government pay in the same rupee
Right.
those things. So they can do bank
They can do
transfer.
a bank transfer, and when you make the payment, you will have an option to choose bank transfer as your payment method, and then you can submit it. It will show the bank details, and it will also send an email with the details of the bank, so you can utilize that. Do not worry if when you place the order, you will be guided through that. Otherwise, please drop us a note. We will explain. And as you mentioned, it can be used. The yantras can be used even on a flower pot. There was a question from one of the Russian friend here about can they use in terrace?
Obviously, yes. Because like I say, right, either you plant it into a soil, it's emit the energy throughout the soil for almost like 3,000 square feet. If you put it in the water, it energize the water and use the water to pour to the pot. So the application is still there. So it can be done for pot or garden. Okay. How you want to use it? Just remember the yantra is a source of energy. If it's a fertilizer energy, it emit the nutritional energy. When you put it into water, it transfers to the water. And when you put it to the plants, the roots will took the nutrition from the water for the growth. Similarly, for the pest, you can put it in the water and then spray. It still work the same. It will, how to say it, push away the insect or the pest.
Thank you, Master. And we have a lot of comments flowing in. Many people saw the figure of Lord Ganesha, very big and huge, and um, both dad and mom who were meditating together saw him. Many saw him coming and his trunk later disappearing, and many visions of him coming and blessing. A lot of energy, a lot of heart opening.
Good. So this is how the way, like I said, right, Ganesha is very friendly guy. Okay, I mean, I said friendly guy. He's the most easiest to approach. Okay, in my life, I've seen how much he helped people. I think even Ragesh can be a testimony how he helped you. So he have a lot of stories. I think days we can talk about it. How
Yeah,
he
we
helped
have a
people.
lot of Ganesha stories,
Yeah.
very direct and visible impact in life because of him. Important question, Master. Can we put the yantra in the main water box?
No, 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 no. You don't put it. You don't want to take the plant nutrition into your stomachs or
Yeah.
the pest repellent energy into your system. Don't do that. It's either you put it in the soil or you put it in water for the plant usage. It is not for human usage.
Yeah, plant food is not good for human as a food.
Yeah, right. They have nutrition that our body sometimes we don't need those nutritions. It is only specific for the plants. Okay, so don't ever do that. We will give you a complete guide. Okay, and guide of how to use in a different situation. So follow the guide.
Thank you, Master.
Okay.
A lot of feedbacks coming in, a lot of energy activities, a lot of
Mm.
visions, a lot of merging. The comments are continuing to flow. Thank you, everybody. Please keep um, sending what you experienced. Master, can people do this Samyama even later through the video?
Ah, yes.
Great. And is that applicable for the upcoming session as well?
Yeah, upcoming sessions, the one that we're
I
going to
mean, the
give.
very next session in this, I mean, next part of this Samyama.
Next part of it, this is the gift we're going to give to you now. You can use it at home.
Yeah, but can somebody get the same initiation for the mantra that you're going to teach us now through
Yeah,
video?
it's once they watch this video, they are already initiated.
Okay. Thank you,
Okay.
Master. So can we go to the next step? We can't wait.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
All right. Now we went through what we call the Samyama, okay? The merging with his attributes, Lord Ganesha attribute into your systems. Now the next one is we're going to give you the mantra for you, how to go into the Ganesha or Ganapati realm. Okay. Now, look, like I said earlier, when your physical body entering into his realm, okay, means you're establishing a direct connections to Lord Ganesha. Now, Lord Ganesha have many forms also, many attributes. There's not single Ganesha. Okay. So you will see all. Okay. If you are really meditate and focus, you will see all. The moment, okay, after this, the practice we're going to give you, you do it. The moment you do, right, you will be transferred to the realm or the dimensions. Okay. Now, you maybe hear a lot of people talking about dimension, see everywhere. But experiencing the dimension is one thing. Okay. So you will experience the dimension when you're entering to the field of Lord Ganesha. It's like entering to his universe. In that universe, the moment you enter only, few things will happen. One, because you enter to him, automatically some of your obstacle he will help to clear. Okay. Things that he want to clear, he will clear immediately. Now, in that realm, you also can pray to him. Means like you are asking him direct, okay, any specific problem that you want his help, okay, and because it is a direct communion, direct communication with him, you will get a faster answer, okay. You will see that your prayer has been answered direct, okay. Now, having said that, you need to understand, do not ask unnecessary things. Again, I say, right, respect him, put away your ego. What is important and necessary only ask. Do not make it like an experiment. Try to experiment, see he's powerful or not. See, if you approach him with the ego, accordingly, he will respond. If you approach him as a friend, someone you love, and he also will respond accordingly. So I'm giving the tools, I'm giving the portal open for you. Now, individually, like earlier I say, right, how to approach, think about it and use it wisely. Okay. Now, the process is very simple. Okay. As you know, in Prana Shakti, everything is, we made it easy for you. Okay. The way to do it, okay, it's like, of course, clean up your body. Okay. And if you have Ganesha in your home, pray to him first. I light up some candle or diya, okay. or some incense, put some flowers. Remember, I tell you, approach with love. I don't expect you to do grand, okay, things. Remember, humbleness. They see what come from your heart. That's what they see. Okay. It is do not show like I have so much money, I want to do so many things. Okay. That it's not. But if you can do, go ahead and do. Okay.
I have a
With that,
question, Master.
yeah.
Sorry to interrupt you. So you're taking us to the home of Lord Ganesha,
Yeah.
and we are letting us pray to him directly.
Hmm.
Maybe a little controversial question. Is
Hmm.
it equal to going to a temple?
Oh, in a temple, you actually not been allowed to pray to him. Remember, in temple, the concept is intermediary.
Right.
Priest, you tell you tell your rasi, your things, okay, and basically this they transfer that to the deity. Here, there's no intermediary. It's between you and him. That's all. Okay, it's a direct communion, direct contact. It's like you have a phone. How do you call hotline? Okay, or speed dial to him. Okay,
Okay.
all right.
Okay. That's amazing.
Okay, so that's how this, okay, all these are giving because remember, like earlier, I telling you need it now, uh, because for things that going to come, so all this is needed. Okay, we are committed. We are committed to help you all the way. Okay, that is our way of doing things. Okay, so that is the process. You can ask. If you don't ask, also, he know what you need to do for you. So either way. Okay, but if you feel like I feel happy to ask, there's nothing wrong. And during in that realm also, try to experience because you are in his vibrations. Understand the vibration, how is it? In fact, you may able to see him also. See how he is in his realm. Okay, now all this is kind of a mystical experience. Enjoy the experience with full gratitude, full bhakti and devotions. I also decided, okay, I'm going to give my prana prasista activation process of Lord Ganesha to a selected acharya so that they can activate the image like exactly how the 2 years ago, where that physically he will manifest in the statue and drink the milk. I'm plan to give away that activation so that you can contact the acharya whenever the acharya do program. They can activate the statue of him, and you can do a proper prayers to him, proper things. And with the prayers, sit down, close your eyes. We will now show you, give you initiate diksha on the mantra and the process. Okay. Now it is in the script. Sri the mantra. Sri Siddhi Vinayakaya Namaha. And you have to say this 3 times while you are tapping like this. Sri Siddhi Vinagaya Namaha. And say again that. Why I want to say 3 times? Because I will enter to dimension if I say 3 times and enter. So you say the mantra and you tap. You say the mantra, you tap. Say the mantra, you tap. After 3 times finish, relax, close your eyes, and let's what process will happen. The process will last from 1 minute to 10 minutes. Maximum is 10 minutes. By the time that 10 minutes, you will be out from the dimension of Lord Ganesha. So now, we do live now. Okay, so let's show the mantra fully in the screen and everybody do. And we wait for 10 minutes and then we will wake you up and then we will share our experience. Again, Siri Siddhi Vinayakaya Namaha. 3 times. Say Sri Siddhi Vinayakaya Namaha, Sri Siddhi Vinayakaya Namaha, Mantra Namaha. After that, say it. Okay, I hope this is clear and let everybody try now. Open your eyes. Again, rub your hand, rub your face. You can share your experience in the realm or the dimension of Lord Ganesha.
Ranaji, while we are waiting for the experiences, can you share your view about your vision
Mhm.
where the entire organic farming, the need of organic farming, and how critical it is in these days, looking at different problems that people are going through, including autism or many in problems, including cancer? How much of that is really an impact of pesticides?
See, food, right? According to Siddha, food is medicine, medicine is food. Means our entire system, okay, it is affected from the food that we eat. Now, the quality of the food, of course, vegetarian, vegan, non-veggie, that's one more classifications. Okay, good food, junk food, that is another classification. And talking about the sauce for all that is all processed food, is cooked food or whatever, right? Even like if people are vegan, okay, they eat raw food, okay, but where the raw food is coming from, it's all important. So what happened? The pesticide, okay, when it is spray, like the earlier we tell, they did an experiment where they used like 18 different type pesticide to for okra farming. They found in that okra traces of all these toxic or poisonous chemicals residue inside there. And imagine you're taking that. You are doing self-poisoning or what we call slow poisoning. Okay. Fertilizers, right? All these petrochemicals, it is a product from petrochemicals. Okay. It is happen what? It spoil the soil. There's so many organisms inside the soil who are giving another type of nutrition to the plant. If these all die off, the plant is just like coming out. You have a fruit or vegetable that's not really, it's really like it changed. So this combination of these two really impacting our health. That's why so many disease today. Okay, a lot of things like, right, people say that old age disease today, it's no more old age disease, young people also getting, okay, autism people, gut problems, right, because of this change of gut. When your gut is affected, okay, GABA that needed for the brain and that needed for melatonin and serotonin production is affected, that changes the behavioral. So physical, behavioral. Don't even talk about spiritual things, right? These two things affecting a lot of people's life. Look at the way people now think Gen Z, la, Gen X, and all that. Their behavior is all this is coming is not, oh, because the things have changed. What thing has changed? The food production have changed. That's the only thing we are talking about. That one. We now even talk about the GMO effect, genetically modified food, the seeds, how they modify this. So food is the basis. If we don't take care of this, if we don't solve this world problem, but too much use of pesticide and all these fertilizers, we do not can hope for very good health and well-being for these generations or coming generations. On top of that, we are destroying the planet slowly. We kill ourselves slowly, we kill the planet slowly. So that is my intellect.
Thank you, Master, for that insight. And the comments are flowing. Lot of activities in heart. Many saw light going around the body.
Mm,
Thoughtlessness, feeling of emptiness.
mm,
Felt like somebody felt like near a coconut lamp. Saw a light, smell and a burning sound. Space
mm,
of golden light with very friendly atmosphere.
mm,
Somebody felt Lord Ganesha taking over the body. Blue eyes of Lord Ganesha, orange brown body. Somebody's mom saw Ganesha in the space and had gone to another dimension.
mm.
And so many such comments flowing in, Master.
Yeah.
And it is amazing to see what people are receiving. And this is a gift but that everybody can take for their a whole life. So every Samyama event is a blessing, is a grace, is something that is immeasurably precious. And it's amazing that we are getting this opportunity.
Yep. And you can practice this as many times you want, but I suggest at least weekly once you go into the dimensions. So hopefully, right? For example, new week start. For example, if you do on Sunday, so the whatever things that going to happen for the next 5 to 6 days, it's been like a kind of a taken care. So if we have been initiated, you are given this mantra. So it's like we say, up to you, use it and communicate wisely with Lord Ganesha and experience his blessing, his closeness, his energy. Okay. With that, this one other way that we can make more people happy and solving their problem. Okay. So with that, yes. Okay, I see a lot of comments also.
So yeah, that marks the end of another memorable
Yeah.
blessing. Thank you, Pranaji,
Yep.
for helping us, taking
Mm.
us through these amazing things again and again. Thank you, everybody who have participated, those who have shared the comment and feedbacks, who encourage us to do more and more every week. Thank you so much.
Yep.
Happy Ganesha Chaturthi.
Aruperum Jodi. And for next session, okay, Samyama, we are going to do Samyama on Christ consciousness. Okay. And let's experience from the Christ, Lord Jesus. Okay. Christ is the aspect of a very high consciousness from the Lord Jesus. Let's experience that in the Samayama. So our next sessions for Samayama, our 20th sessions will be Christ consciousness. With that, happy Ganesha Chaturthi, Arupuram Jadi. See you all soon.
Thank you. And let's continue the journey of spiritual roller coaster again. Thank you. See you next time.